called him David! I sounded like... Who's that girl? Pink Kitty Rose or something like that.
You are watching Nico Evaluates. I'm a video game critic, analyst and QA tester with over 29 years of experience on Mega Man games. You have arrived at the source of honest criticism.
Present. Well, that was certainly not enough time to read anything. Let's try that again. Sokchacello. Well, it's done by a team. This is quite interesting because this is a fan game that's coming out at some point. But it's not your typical fan game, this is actually a ROM that plays on the Sega Genesis, which is very interesting. I'm actually a bit of a fan of WILY Wars, and I haven't done that yet on my channel because we're still doing the tactics on it with the Any crew. Once that is done in like year 2050, I might evaluate WILY Wars, which I'm looking forward to because it's one of my guilty pleasures. I really like WILY Wars, so this is right up my alley. This looks like the Red Alert version of Mega Man. Mega Man, the Sequel Wars Episode Red Demo version, Commander. So what do I think Mega Man, the Sequel Wars Episode Red Demo version has to offer? I'm not sure, but if it's anything like WILY Wars, I'm really gonna enjoy Mega Man, the Sequel Wars Episode Red Demo version. So I guess we'll see what Mega Man, the Sequel Wars Episode Red Demo version has to offer. Let's just go right into... Oh god! Just go right into Mega Man, the Sequel Wars Episode Red Demo version settings here. Really interesting how they made this. This is probably, correct me if I'm wrong, but this looks like it's done on top of like the WILY Wars ROM. I mean, why wouldn't it be? Let's see what the settings has. Kinda hard to read these with the background going on. Maybe dim the background a little bit, make it more, like lower the contrast on the background. That's one thing I can mention. I'm guessing type B is what we're supposed to use, but I'm not sure, we'll see. Simplified backgrounds, interesting. Turns off special effects in the background. Okay. Screen transition, I see. Disable some newly added animations. Would help if I knew what those were. It's just like information that I don't have, so I can't really set these to anything because I don't know what you mean. Guess we'll just go in order then. It's looking good. True WILY Wars style. Maybe could improve his eyelids a little bit, but hey. Oh god! The rain is so fast. Am I running this on the US mode? Yes, I am. Am I supposed to run it on Europe? I don't think so. Okay. Man, you can probably... That's probably the background VFX. Oh, you have all the weapons. Okay, so I would, in fact... Oh god. Yep, this is... Controls exactly like WILY Wars. I'm pretty sure it does. I mean, why wouldn't it? If it's using the same ROM, of course, they wouldn't probably tamper with it too much. That's an interesting effect. But the rain effect, way too dense, way too fast. It is really... I mean, it's moving at the same pace as we are when we jump. So in that regard, I like it. But the effect is really harsh. I mean, it's really harsh. Let's see, well... Trill bomb. One thing I have to say is that, you know, I'm kind of sick of fan games that keep reusing the same bloody stages and bosses over and over again. It's kind of like, yeah, I've seen these games like 4,000 times in my lifetime, and I've played them that much. It's kind of like, it's getting old at this point. So imagine a game like this, but with new stages, new levels, new bosses. That's what we want to see. This is kind of like, welcome back again. Here's the rest of the WILY Wars stages that we never got. It works well, not gonna say that it doesn't. It's just that it's kind of getting old at this point. But I can appreciate that you've redone Skin Swap. Oh god! Well, let's roll. Okay. So Mega Man can just swap his sex at will. I'm a little boy! No, I'm a woman. I don't know what Dr. Light would think about that. But maybe he's done that. Now you two merge together, like the little children you are. I'm liking the effects when you kill people. I like those things flying about. But yes, as you might know, I'm a connoisseur of Mega Man 4. I always thought it was the best out of the 6. As everyone knows who's watching my channel for any length of time. So I appreciate that, look at it, that a good remake, it seems like a good remake, has been done on Mega Man 4 with the WILY Wars style, so it's fun to see. So in that regard, it's not like, oh, it's Mega Man 4 again, but different. It does have a reason to exist, I think. I think they kind of half-assed it with the WILY Wars. Oh nice, there's a health bar. When they didn't make the rest, they just made 1 to 3 and the WILY Tower. They should have made 4 to 6, but here we are. If this is like all... That's a weird hitbox, huh? If this is like all 4 to 6 when this is done, it's gonna be great as hell. If it's just 4, I'm not so sure about that. Because you gotta have all of the 3 games. Like the muzzle flash as well. Kinda glitchy on walls and such, but such is the nature of the Genesis, I believe. You have to remember, this is a ROM, which makes it that much more impressive. And it works this well. I mean, that's a lot of work. Remake 3 games, but we'll see how like Mega Man 4 turns out. I mean, certainly looking at this, I would much appreciate like doing the rest. Because I really like the WILY War style. It's a lot of work, but I think it's a part of history we need. I think that this is a thing that was always missing. So in that regard, I would appreciate the idea. I like how this is still a thing. I have to wait for the thing to deplete itself. I appreciate the fact that you gave us all the weapons to try them out. People who say, oh, Mega Man 4 has bad weapons. Oh, well, maybe you never played Mega Man 4 then. I'm sorry to hear that. It's just pretty much the best weapons out of the 6 games. I'm sorry. It's like, it's not about how good or bad... Listen to music. How good or bad the weapons are. It's about how the game makes you use them. So it's not so black and white. Also, I just noticed that in different parts of the level, Mega Man was colored a bit different, so I'm liking that slight change. Has Toadman been reworked, or is he still the same? Looks to be the same. Should we allow him to rain flush? I suppose so, he's earned it. So from the looks of it, it doesn't appear that they're trying to like improve anything. They're just like, here's Mega Man 4, what it would have looked like in WILY Wars style. I can appreciate that though. It just, though it means that it's a much easier job than fixing something. Works well though, as a connoisseur, as somebody who likes Mega Man 4, I think you've done a great job. So far, I did enjoy this level. And I'd be happy to sit back, relax and play some more Mega Man 4 in the WILY Wars style. I mean, that's pretty much what this is. It's not trying to be anything else. It's not trying to be the new fan game with all the new shit. It is what it is. That text is not centered. Creates a deadly rainstorm that affects all nearby enemies. Oh, you can try it. Whoa. Do I have to? Can I leave this place? How many times do I have to kill? Oh, just press start, okay. So let's see. We might have to test the simplified backgrounds after we've done all 4. To see what it does. Oh, he didn't actually die. I understand. Coming soon. X mode and remake mode. Does that mean... There's also co-op, which is interesting. Should have played this with Tom, I guess. Well, maybe he wants to, like, co-op with me at some point. Hey, Tom! Leave a comment below if you want to co-op this game at some point. Test that out. Remake. So what is X mode? Is there gonna be, like, levels that are, like, actually different? What does that mean? Dustman looking kinda rough. Wide as hell. In any case, not bad. Ooh, I'm liking this. I don't know what the black boxes are in the background. Oh, they're okay, they're the doors. It looks kinda off. And the, like the presser in the background gave me a bit of a fright, and I thought it was gonna crush me. In any case, nice start. As nice as Dustman can get. I could easily do like a no miss on this. Okay, well, maybe not easily, but certainly doable, because this is so well done. That's it! I want to check if there was a secret. Oh god. Genesis, please. It's not that hard to reproduce great transitions. So I don't think the NES glitch happens here, unless they like deliberately did it. So in the NES version, if you keep firing the drill bombs, these squares actually vanish, which it doesn't here. I'm not sure how that would even carry over. It couldn't. I'm just saying. Uh-oh. Come, smoke! I'm not sure why I couldn't get up there first, but... maybe I, like, got stuck in the spikes. So that's one thing there to look at. Interesting. Ah! I need this. Let's see how well this works. I'm quite impressed that you've actually, like, done this. I'm really impressed that... It looks really nice, the colors and everything. I'm really liking the colors. It has that Genesis feel. Does the ring boomerang work? Did you do your homework? Thank you. You know how Mega Man works. Great. Not everyone can say that. Who's a developer? Oh, I played Mega Man 2 once. Here's my game. This guy's played Mega Man before. This guy likes Mega Man 4. He appreciates everything that Mega Man stands for. I hope you catch that little pun right there. Yeah, if I would have to pick now, would I play the original Mega Man 4 or this? Definitely this, because I want to see it through. I mean, it's quite impressive. Don't have a... whoa, what the hell was that? Don't have a lot of things to say about it. I mean, I can't find any real flaws. Might find some glitches here and there, but... It's gonna be hard. I'm really impressed. I mean, this is a ROM. You have to remember, coding these things is actually fucking difficult. Like, making a game for the NES... Just try that. Try coding a game for the NES. You're gonna weep for a year and then give up. It's not easy. Excuse me. Dustman, please. That's a cool entrance. Nice. I'm liking the sound effects. Liking everything else. Let's see if he dislikes rings. Yes. What happens if I use something else? Probably nothing. That was a fast animation. Try me again. Oh, that's really fast. So I'm not sure if the developer knows that the RNG in Mega Man 4 is a kind of fixed RNG, but then not too much. The distance from the Robot Master defines what he's gonna do next. Most of the time, not all the time. But that's the RNG for pretty much all of these Mega Man 4 bosses. For example, I can't remember how it actually plays. We have a video up on Dustman strategy on my channel. But basically, if you're like close to him, he jumps more often. If you're far away from him, he fires more often. Something like that. So that's gonna be a part of the equation. And as I'm... How do I use the E thing? Okay, it's the X button for some reason. Okay. Yeah, that's probably a thing that literally 2 people in the whole world know. So I'm not surprised that that's probably not a thing. But that's something to keep in mind when you remake these games. You have to look at a lot of sources and a lot of studies to figure out how the game actually works. to be as precise as you can with it. Because there's a danger that when something doesn't work the way it was intended to work and the way it worked on the NES, you could have some issues, but then again you could say, well, it's the Genesis port, of course it can't be the same. So you got yourself out of the hook with that. Shoot out a pile of chunk that splits into smaller chunks upon hitting an enemy. Probably the worst weapon in Mega Man 4. Still not bad, but definitely could be improved. Trill Man. Looking stoned as always. You know what, I'm kinda like breezing through this. There's not much I can say. It's Mega Man 4. The play cements everything. As we know, Mega Man 4 is the king of the NES games, so there's not much that can go wrong when you remake Mega Man 4. Because basically, the game is as perfect as it can be already. There are things that you could improve about it. Certain, like, WILY stages certainly could improve those. Cossack stages are pretty good. But these Robot Master stages, they are the pinnacle of the game. The weapons and the stages is where Mega Man 4 shines. And remaking it in that regard is quite easy. You don't have to... The game is perfect as it is. You don't have to do much. You can put your whole concentration in the fact that you make it look good, you make everything work well, and you have a package. You don't have to worry about it. Just copy everything. And you make the stage as beautiful as he's done this. I mean, look at this. Trillman's stage has never looked better. And I think that even WILY Wars looks better than the original NES counterparts. I'm not really a huge fan of Mega Man sprites. That's probably the only thing that I don't like about him. But everything else certainly looks better, it feels better. Well, maybe not the controls, he's kinda like, gets stuck on the ground for a bit, but... Pretty much everything else I like about WILY Wars, so it's a good pick to remake a game with the Genesis style. And as well, on the NES version, if you keep doing this, a new rock will show up every time, which is kinda annoying, so I'm glad that that's not a thing here. That could be considered a fix. Oh, that's a nice effect. Look at that. Look at that fucking flash. I'm liking that. Looking really good. Oh, I'm just enjoying Mega Man 4. I mean, what the hell do I have to say? It's not like I evaluate games or anything. It comes a bit early, the rock. So it doesn't... Like, it comes way before you're even close to it. Could put that maybe a bit closer if I have to nitpick something. Die, human. I like that the music changes in the corridor. You will perish with my dick missile. I do have to say, Mega Man The Sequel Wars Episode Red demo version certainly seems like a great game. Get killed, Dive Man. He called him Dive Man! I sounded like... Who's that girl? Pink Kitty Rose or something like that. Was that a great impression? I'm not sure. Shit. That's one of those that I can never repeat anymore. That was the only time that was possible. Is the timing the same? I don't know. Trillman seems fast and furious. I'm gonna die. To Trillman, out of all people. Well, at this point I've mastered the fight on the NES. Mega Man kinda flinched when he landed. I mastered the fight on the NES version, but now this, he's so fast. He's gotta be a bit faster than the NES. Like, maybe it's... No, like, look at how fast he runs. Holy shit! God damn! I'm liking the added difficulty in this fight. Holy fuck! Also the hitbox on him is kinda bad. Because I'm jumping over it, but I'm still getting hit by nothing. So when he has his arms up, he's like a huge, like a square. So I keep hitting the edge of that. If there's somehow you can make that a little bit like less wide, the hitbox, then I could make that jump more easily. It's not supposed to be that difficult. You have to kind of like run back and then run at him to jump over him, which is not typical. Like that, and I still got hit. Probably he shot me or something, but that is really tight. I don't want to die here. He's really fast. I do like my fights difficult, but the hitbox could be improved. Oh, he choked me. You will die today! Okay. Bam! What the hell happened to his eyes? If somebody has enough time, they could check if he's underground the same amount of time than he was in the NES version, but why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't they done that research? It's like, let's remake Mega Man 4 but not do our research and just do something random. It does look like they've done their due diligence, and it does play pretty close to the original. That color, man, when I licked that ass. Shoot out an explosive bomb that can destroy barriers. Press the FIRE button again to detonate it early. Glad that you told me, because the original game doesn't. Now, Brightman stage, which has a really cool ending in the stage to it. Let's see what they've done in Mega Man The Sequel Wars Episode Red demo version. Are we gonna be impressed? Quite a lot of flashing. Could slow that. You could slow down that animation a little bit. It's hurting my eyes there. Typical start. Yeah. It does feel like it's playing a little bit faster than the NES, which it probably is. Whoa, the screen. Why do the grasshoppers have jackets? I don't know why, but it looks cool. Maybe it's cold. I'm just enjoying this, man. I mean, you can't even be mad at this for any reason. Like, even if I found like a bug that would like penetrate my asshole, I would be like, give me more. Because you can't get mad at this. It's Mega Man 4, it's remade fucking pretty perfectly to look like WILY Wars. And then you could remake Mega Man 4 and 6, because nobody plays or enjoys 5. So you could do that. I mean, why would you remake 5? It's useless. In any case, this is really cool. I used to love playing here as a kid. Before Mega Man 4 I played with sticks and stones. But after Mega Man 4 came out, I used to just like fuck about in this room. Of course I never understood why they'd done this like this. Have to use Rush to get back. But in any case, it was fun. And using the wire adapter, even more fun. Which reminds me, we don't get to see the balloon adapter or the wire adapter. There's some screen flashing sometimes with the backgrounds. They're glitching quite a bit when you unpause. Like the few small nitpicks here and there, but that's about it. Really cool. I'm having some V-Sync problems, but oh well. My V-Sync is probably not on, getting a bit of screen tearing. That's my own fault. Brightman stage, one of the weaker stages in Mega Man 4, but I do like those platforms at the end. That's really fun. I think everyone is a huge fan of those platforms. There's one part where you accidentally set off one of them, but other than that, everyone is a big fan of those. But the grasshopper part's not really a fan. I don't think anyone likes that. But Brightman stage, usually not bad. I mean, this is fun. This is just really impressive. Like that. The same thing happens here. Like, this is pretty impressive. If you think about the NES and how they did this, this required a lot of troubleshooting, I can imagine. It's fun to see this back. And I like the ending, because I didn't make a health jump. I was like, that's usually my muscle memory should kick in there, but because it's WILY Wars, I was like, I can make this. But yeah, the grasshopper sections are kind of pointless. I end up discussing the NES version because there's nothing bad to say about this. This is just like a feel-good game. I mean, you just pick this up and play and you're like, hey, it's Mega Man 4 again, but slightly different, let me play it. I mean, it doesn't try to be anything else, so I can see why this needed to be done. It's not necessarily anything new or groundbreaking, and it doesn't try to be. Whoa! But imagine a new game with... whoa! I'm inside the gate. Imagine a new game with new stages and bosses, maybe after this project is done. Okay, really interesting. I don't know if they know about Brightman's... like how he works. Of course I've forgotten about how it works because it's been too long, but basically he has 3 intervals in his HP where he never uses the Bright Stopper, and you can kinda choke him into it so that he never uses the Flash Stopper, whatever the fucking hell it's called. And then you can essentially just kill him without him ever doing it. It's just cool trivia. If you know, you know. Not sure if the developer knows, maybe somebody can let me know if they know. I mean, certainly Mega Man, the Sequel Wars Episode Red demo version does a great job of, like, just basic study of how things work in Mega Man 4. And it's been a pleasure to play the game. I'm kinda at the point where I can't say I've stopped caring how things work, but certainly I'm not a huge nerd about it anymore. I'm like, okay, you can beat Brightman without him ever using the Bright Stopper, okay, whatever. It's just a game. Game has gimmicks. Get over it. Why am I missing everything? Because he's Brightman. Fucking always hated he says. You will perish. That's his weapon. You will perish. It's kinda underwhelming, the rain stopper effect. It's like, here it is and it's gone. I will die. He's not using his Bright Stopper like ever. Has he used it once? I'm not sure if I've seen his Bright Stopper. Does he only do it when I shoot his bulb? Now I'm really confused. Can't even shoot his bulb. It's not a hitbox, okay, never mind. Is he not Bright Stoppering? Interesting. Maybe that part is not done. Oh! How do I use the E-Tank? Oh, I have to go to P1. I didn't realize that before. Can you Bright Stopper me once? Or Flash Stopper? Whatever the hell it's called. Fuck me, Brightman. He's not doing it. Maybe somebody can tell me why. Tell me why ain't nobody know that. Tell me why. BAM! Do you have the time to listen to me whine about Mega Man the Sequel Wars Episode Red demo version? All at once, I am one of those melodramatic fools. There's nothing wrong with this game whatsoever. I'll just quietly wait for the game to be done and then I'll just play it. How's that? You didn't evaluate! There's nothing to evaluate. It's a perfect game. You're biased. You're a dog. Well, let's see. Simplified backgrounds. Simplified backgrounds. What's so simplified about it? Simple backgrounds for a simple man. In any case, that has been Mega Man the Sequel Wars Episode Red demo version. I'll eagerly wait for the rest. I think I've talked too much. If you agreed on what I say, leave a like. If you disagreed, nobody cares.